Hey guys, it's Suresh. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into another video with me today. The last 2 weeks, we've taken a look at two brand new Barbie dolls that came out in celebration of Barbie's 60th anniversary, which is this year. Proudly Pink, who was part of the BFMC 2019 collection. I just wasn't that crazy about her. Obviously, we've had lots of banter. And last week, we took a look at 60th anniversary Barbie, which is a really pretty celebratory anniversary style Barbie, but really nothing special, definitely nothing couture. So I decided today to rewind back 22 years to 1997. We're gonna take a look at a doll from a three-piece collection that came out in 96, 97, and 98 called the Barbie Couture Collection. Oh my God, just saying that gives me shivers. There were three separate dolls that came out in this collection. 1996, we saw Portrait in Taffeta. 1997, we saw Serenade in Satin. And then in 1998, we saw Symphony in Chiffon. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at Serenade in Satin. She came out in 1997, and oh my goodness, I have loved this doll for so long. Here she is in her box. I have actually taken a sneak peek at her because I bought her from a third-party doll dealer, and I have found in the past that whenever I buy dolls off of eBay or other doll sites, I just kind of have to open them up right when they get there, make sure they're okay, because I've had a few bad experiences. Absolutely just love this box. I mean, not only does it have my absolute favorite word on it, couture, it's also in this really beautiful gradiated blue. I love this color of blue. Serenade in Satin in gold writing in the front here with the beautiful Barbie logo nice and big. Now these dolls also came with a sketch. Okay, here we go. And then here her sketch is at the very top. There she comes out just like so, and then there is the outer carton. It's a one-piece box, by the way. The lid is connected, so I do love that. Here is her sketch just like so. It fits the entire length of the box. This is just so beautiful, my goodness. Here she is in the back. The tape has definitely started to wear off and has turned yellow. Wow, 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 you guys. She is so beautiful. First and foremost, look at that 90s face with that gorgeous Mackie face sculpt. And look at that hair, my goodness, sprayed to death. Love, love, love it. We see a beautiful updo here. We see gorgeous iridescent jewelry. We see this beautiful, beautiful blue satin coat. My goodness. And look at all the fabric down here. So you know it's gonna be a big, long coat, honey. Oh my goodness. Love these beautiful little ribbon rosettes. We see some gorgeous embroidery here. My goodness, this is like true couture. I just love this so much. I'm so excited to get in and see what she's all about. She is barefoot here, so that means her shoes are probably tucked in here in a little bag. I also wanted to say to all of my doll buddies out there who are under 30 or even like under 25, very unfortunately, you guys missed what I think is like the true heyday of Barbie. I know that in the most recent years, we've seen some beautiful silkstone collections, well, up until like 2 or 3 years ago. But I encourage you to go into the Barbie archives and try to look for dolls from the 90s and the early 2000s. I'm telling you, the craftsmanship was sublime, like truly, truly amazing. And there were just so many amazing licensing deals happening at the time. Mattel was like really, really doing it with the Barbie brand. Do you know what I mean? And I think today, many, of you guys look at like the fashionistas and think that that's what Barbie is, but let me tell you, the fashionistas is not what Barbie's about. I definitely appreciate the inclusivity. I appreciate the ethnic, diversity and all that. I feel like Barbie has spent so much time recently trying to be everything to everyone, and in the process, she's kind of lost her identity. All right, so all the dividers come out just like so. The doll's tied down to the box here with little metal ties. Just like that, she's ready to come out, I believe. Ta-da-da-da! Oh my God, the weight of this fabric. Oh, look at all of this coat. Wow. Look at this taffeta. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. In the box here, we see her stand in two pieces. The base is right here in the center. Her little shoes are here taped down to the side just like so. Boy, this tape is really starting to disintegrate. Stand portion is here at the bottom. They really don't make them like this anymore, I'll tell you that. Here is Serenade in Satin Barbie, up close and personal for you guys to see. Oh my goodness, you guys. If you are like me and love beautiful evening wear and beautiful couture-like ensembles, this doll is a must-have. Hunt her down ASAP. Just look at the beautiful coloring. This is like one of my favorite shades of blue. Oh my god, it's like this gorgeous soft robin's egg color with a really nice sheen to it. Such beautiful silk fabric. Turning her around, there's just so much to see here. There's so much of this beautiful opera coat. Look at that, you guys. It's huge. Here are her little shoes. She has white pumps, very much in the same vein as what we saw in our previous other 90s dolls. Wow, you guys, I am speechless. I am just so humbled by this beautiful coat. Oh my god. It looks like it's almost 2 pieces, but 1 snap, 2 snap. Oh, interesting. It is 2 pieces. Oh, okay. Here is Serenade in Satin Barbie in the buff so that you guys can get a look at her gorgeous little TNT body here. Her face is truly just so pretty. She has the Mackie closed mouth sculpt, which was very popular for the collector and designer collections in the 90s. Lots of beautiful blue and kind of purpley lavender shadows playing here. Gorgeous blue eyes, soft, nice brows there, which are a little bit on the thinner side. Again, very trendy for the 90s. A frosty kind of cool toned pink lip with a nice little touch of blush there. And then we see these gorgeous earrings and necklace, iridescent beads that are giving off all sorts of colors. Pretty. It's not like anything super high-end or glam IMO, but pretty all the same, and I like it. And then here is her beautiful blonde mane. It's in a gorgeous updo here. Very 90s collector Barbie. Lots and lots of product. Definitely feels nice and stiff. I'm not really going to mess with this, to be honest, because I just can't ever really duplicate this, but all the same, a beautiful face and hair. And then scrolling down, we see a little ring here on her right hand, which was also a very 90s trait of Barbie. She does not have a manicure, which is a disappointment, but I feel like a lot of dolls that we saw in this era did not have manis and petties, so maybe it was something with the plastic or whatever that they were using. Definitely has that very nipped in waist. She does twist here at the waist, and then she does have what appear to be like printed underwear on that have Barbie's logo on it. And she does have the clickable knees here that click back just like so. And then I left one of her shoes on so that you can see it on her foot there. And there is her teeny tiny little foot, no pedicure or anything like that. These dolls and Silkstones are very similar in proportions, if not almost identical. I think the Silkstone actually has a body based on the TNT body. So if you're wondering, they share clothes beautifully, and yes, I am definitely gonna try this ensemble on a Silkstone and see if we can kind of create a little bit more of a contemporary look with it. So stay tuned for that. Here is her beautiful 2-piece white embroidered gown. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bustier first. It's a little ruched and draped piece here with a panel that kind of sweeps over her right breast there, and then there's a little bit of ruching and pleating here on the other side. It has a very interesting dip here at the waist, and then side seams just like that on both sides. It closes in the back here with 2 silver snaps, just like so. The neckline is a beautiful, gentle, sweetheart neckline there, which I adore. And then on the inside here, we see the whole thing is fully lined in a very soft netting fabric. It's a very common method of lining to not add too much weight, but give it a little bit of structure, because sometimes these fabrics can collapse a little bit if there's no boning or anything inside. We see 1, 2, 3 separate panels here. The top hem is really nicely finished off. We see that each panel is indeed sewn together nicely as well. Beautiful craftsmanship. We see all the pleating detail on the back there. The fabric composition is a beautiful, very, very soft satin. It's a synthetic blend satin because that's generally what they use. It's a little bit sturdier than a silk blended satin and also more price conscious. And then here is the skirt portion. This is just my favorite piece. Let's just take a look at this embroidery, shall we? So many beautiful colors. We see pink, we see turquoise, we see this beautiful light powdery blue, and then we see some flowers here. We see larger rosettes. We see leaves that are embroidered and then vines in gold. My goodness, I also love the little gold bead detail at the center of the little blue flowers. So pretty, right? It feels like a silk ribbon that they have used to create all these little three-dimensional details. And I just love it so much. I just feel like it's so like Armani. It has a touch of like Christian Lacroix from the 90s. So chic. The whole skirt is in that beautiful white satin that we saw the top in. It has a nice thick weighty feel to it. It too is fully lined in that same netting fabric that we saw the bodice lined in. There is the waistband there. We do see a bit of a separate waistband put over the waist portion here to give it some reinforcement. One silver snap here in the back, and then we also see some draped detail here along the bum, and that really is to avoid putting too many darts or anything in here. We see the center seam going down the back here, and then it opens right past the knee to create this beautiful slit here. Here, oh, here is the beautiful piece de resistance of this entire look. Oh my goodness, I wish you could feel how heavy this is. We see a beautiful portrait neckline here which frames her face so beautifully. We see a convertible collar up here which kind of also creates a whole different dimension. The whole thing is fully lined in this beautiful blue satin fabric. Oh my goodness. And the sleeves are set in sleeves, so they are put in separately there. We see them coming all the way down, and then we see the cuffs folded up just like so. We see a dart happening here in the front panel of her coat. We see a different panel here that is connecting the collar. We see two little iridescent buttons here in that same material that her jewelry is in. Here in the back, we see a beautiful center seam going down the back. We see all the pieces coming together. We see that the waistline here is connected to this massive, massive train, really. Lots of ruching up here to take in all that volume. And just look at all this skirt. I mean, I can't even fit it on the screen, but let me see here. Ta-da! Wow. It is a full circle pattern piece here. And then we turn it around and we see that the whole thing is aligned. Beautiful taffeta fabric, synthetic blend taffeta. Has a nice crinkle to it. It has that nice kind of luxe sound to it of what you would imagine a beautiful opera coat like this in the couture world to look and feel like. Just gorgeous. And look how beautifully that hem is done. So the blue portion oversteps the yellow just a little bit, which is how it should be, so that when it's laying down on the floor, you don't see the yellow peeking through unless it's actually like folded over like this, which is exactly how it should be. And let me tell you, satin and taffeta together, not so easy to work with because there are two very different fabrics that act very differently. So I definitely appreciate this level of detail and level of craftsmanship. Here on the inside of the bodice portion of the coat, we see that it is fully lined here. Gorgeous. Separate panels coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels here. We see her little Barbie Collectibles tag, just like so. Good old-fashioned 90s tag. The sleeves are not fully lined, which is fine. I mean, that would have been a little bit difficult to do, I suppose. We see finishes off here going into the armhole. We see the inside structure of the dart here. Again, everything is lined. Everything feels very cush, very plush. So there we have it, you guys. This is the gorgeous Serenade in Satin Barbie doll from the Barbie Couture Collection in 1997. I am so flippin' excited to have her. I absolutely love every inch of this doll, every inch of her ensemble. If you guys are into exaggerated couture, exaggerated evening wear, beautiful, beautiful made pieces, you should definitely hunt this doll down. You will not be disappointed. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to hit that little bell icon after the subscribe button. That way you guys are going to be notified every Thursday when I upload a new video. Find me on Instagram. I am at SureshNY. That's generally where I post all my updates. Until I see you guys again, Barbie and I are headed down to Benaroya Hall. We are going to see Madame Butterfly tonight. We are dressed in our matching blue satin, and we are so thrilled for the performance. We can't wait. Wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Big hugs and kisses from me and Barbie here in Seattle. Mwah. And I'll see you guys again next Thursday for another video, okay? Bye.